mở cho mẹ. Mở lấy cánh gà đi.
Đây nó đại ăn cánh gà. Bỏ
đừng lấy ra. Cái này cái gì vậy?
cánh gà nãy này ra một tí luôn.
Cái bự quá sao hết?
Thì lấy đi rồi kệ.
Lấy cái năng phụ rồi.
Đó.
Mở ra mẹ. Mở ra mẹ. Mở ra lấy cái gì? Mì ăn phụ mẹ mì. Xong.
Thấy cánh gà luôn kìa, cánh gà cái loại này ngon nè. Mỗi thứ một cái.
Không phải cánh gà, cái chuối.
Kệ nó đi.
Cái chuối mà. Rồi xong rồi.
Con bò rồi mi.
Nó trong phòng.
It's a chicken. Này gì vậy? Lấy cho mẹ mà mẹ không thấy. Paddy. Đúng cầm không?
Ta cầm.
Later.
Cái đồ cái muỗng không?
Kìa, đằng kia lấy lại cái thon đó đó.
Mà con gấp. Ồ, cái gì vậy? Thì con quay con gấp cho mẹ một cái. Dạ, con lấy cho mẹ một cái.
Dạ. Ngồi đó đi, ngồi đó đi.
Programming. So let's say you already have a film and you already have a television show and you want to get your message out there. We also have a programming department that would be more than happy to help you market out your content. So, I was talking about how we do long form programs. This is one of the long form programs that we do, SDI. What is SDI? SDI, again, is our Summer Documentary Institute. And it's a collaboration between San Jose Works and CREATV San Jose. We were able to gather a bunch of high schoolers from the Eastside Union High School District, and within 5 weeks, they were able to pump out and churn these amazing documentaries that y'all are seeing today. And it's a very great program. You know, if y'all have other high schoolers or other like children in the future who are interested in media making, content creation, filmmaking, television production, please send them over to us in CREATV. We would love to nurture their journeys and make them even better filmmakers than they already are. This SDI presents students with an opportunity to gain skills and knowledge in script writing, editing, cinematography, handling a camera, lighting, and the list goes on and on and on. They even worked in Canva and did some graphic design, and again, made the brochures that you guys are looking at today. So give another round of applause for all the hard work that the SDI students did today. Okay, so I do want to thank our sponsors who, without our sponsors, you know, this event wouldn't even be possible. Thank you, California Arts Council, SF Creates Arts Access, Bill Graham and the Davidson family, and the delicious food that we have came from backyard. I do want to pass it over to our CEO, Chad, who is going to give us a few words before we get into the screening. Give it up for Chad, everybody.
This is Grand Century Mall, one of the oldest malls in San Jose. Inside, you can find many different Vietnamese assorted goods to buy. San Jose has the largest Vietnamese population right outside of Vietnam itself, and you can find the most culture right here in Little Saigon, San Jose. Next, we will be going to Santana Row, which is mostly the nightlife of San Jose. Oh yeah!
some words that I would use to describe Santana Row. Santana Row is so beautiful. It's so calming. Santana Row is so fancy smanchy looking, you know. Santana Row is so like calming and peaceful at times.
Thank you for coming with us on this tour of San Jose. I hope you could see how much the city means to me and everybody who lives here. And if you ever come and visit San Jose, you know where to find me.
Of the community, that people help each other, people know each other.
I'm Reverend Gerald Sakamoto. I'm a minister of the San Jose Buddhist Church, Pitsuing. I serve along with Reverend Mikame, who also is a minister here at the Pitsuing. Japantown, its identity is something that is important, not to just have Japanese businesses, but there's a culture, there's a feeling in San Jose's Japantown that I think inspires, at least inspires me in the way that people work together. My favorite memory of Japantown, of families there being invited into the most important times in their lives, whether it's a death or a birth or a wedding. We get invited to be a part of that. And that is a memory that I particularly enjoy and appreciate, that we are invited to be in a part of people's lives in their most important time for them.
Thank you, Dao Biao. Thank you for your
Please join me on stage. Please give them a round of applause. Try to spread out, like spread out. Come here. Come here.
Don't be shy. I'll go on.
Yeah, yeah, right here. Be right here. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah, be in like a line. Nice line. Yes. Beautiful. So I am going to give you the microphone. You're going to. Oh, just kidding. I'm keeping my microphone. It's mine. Please introduce yourself. Give us your name, your pronouns if you would like, and the title of your documentary and the role that you did.
My name is Arvan Baguaria. I did the Tour of San Jose documentary, and I was the cinematographer for that.
Woo!
My name is Derek Fields. I was the director, and it's he, him.
What did you work on? What did you work on?
Yeah. Japantown documentary.
What was your role?
Producer.
Woo!
Hello, my name is Della Bang. I worked on the Japantown documentary, and I worked as the cinematographer.
Hello, I'm Xavier Wei. I worked on the Mini Cattown documentary, and I was the cinematographer.
My name is Nathan Huynh, and I worked on the San Jose Tour documentary. I was the editor.
My name is Sophie Lee, and I'm the editor for Mini Cattown.
Hello, my name is Richardson Strong, he, him, and I worked on the Japantown documentary, and I was the editor.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for introducing your wonderful selves. So to start off this Q&A portion, I'm going to keep it really simple. It's actually one of the icebreakers that we did, so you know, you had practice. What is one rose and one thorn of your time here in the department? I will come and run to the mic. That microphone is not, yeah. Technical difficulties. We will start with, do you need me to, you got the prompt? So one rose and one thorn of the program. We'll start with you, Arvand.
One rose, definitely. I think it was just a lot of fun to film. The whole idea behind the documentary originally was, our youth media mentor kind of just wanted to give herself a break, so she just made a tour of San Jose so we could just go sightsee as our job, and it paid off pretty well. And I say one thorn is I still had to work, I still had to edit, and I had to learn a lot about cinematography, about just about everything. But that's it.
I would say one rose for the whole 5 weeks. It would be probably going out and filming, like just going out there, hanging out with everyone. And a thorn, I would want to say, is trying to make up our minds for how we wanted to edit the film.
One rose for the documentary was definitely, like what he said, just going in person and filming and seeing the sites that were going to be in our film. One thorn for me personally, I guess, was I didn't get enough zoom-in shots, as I thought there were lots of panning and like crowd shots, so I thought I could have done more zoom-ins.
One rose for me was meeting everyone, and especially the mentors and all of you guys. You guys are really fun. And one thorn was the editing process. We kind of struggled for a little bit, but we got it back, and it was good.
For my rose, I would say how everything came together. It managed to go like smoothly, and for like all the editing and how we arranged the clips. But a thorn was probably like the sound for one of the interviews was kind of bugging and stuff. So yeah, that was the thorn for me.
One rose is that I get to hang out with cats for free, and I get to have so many cat videos and pictures on my phone. There's over 500 little clips of cats on Google Drive right now, and I'm so happy. One thorn is that I wish you got another week to work on this. I know my documentary is already perfect, but I could perfect perfection if I have another week. Yeah.
I'd say a rose for me was going out, getting shots, and definitely spending time with my coworkers that I made today, or this year. And a thorn, I would say, would be the editing process. Even though it was really fun, it was worthwhile, yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your inputs, your positives and your negatives. Now I want to open up to the audience. I implore you. You can ask specific questions. You can ask questions for everybody. Totally up to y'all. Do we have any questions? Okay. Please tell us your name and who you're here to support.
My name is Gabrielle, and I'm here to support Derek.
Make some noise for Gabrielle. And what is your question?
So, was it difficult to get interviews, to interview the people that were filmed?
General question for everybody?
For Derek.
For Derek. Okay. Specifically for Derek, the question is, how hard was it to get interviews and to find people to talk in your documentary?
You know, we tried reaching out to some people, but didn't answer. But I think with who we got for the film, I think we did really well, and we were able to use what we had to finish it.
Nice. Thank you so much, Derek. I'm going to, yes, round of applause for Derek. I am going to ask the same question to Xavier of the Cat Town documentary. So, when it comes to finding people to interview, what struggles or what positives did you have?
The main struggle was asking people because it was weird confronting them, but there was a lot of people that we could interview, and we did interview because there was a good flow of customers where we were working at.
Nice. I love to see it. You know, you guys went out of your comfort zone. You're courageous. You know, it's hard cold calling. It's hard even cold emailing people, you know? Oh, and we're making a documentary, you know? So you guys did an amazing job. Be proud of yourselves. Let's get some more questions from the audience. I know we have a lot of friends and family in the audience, so please, let's get some questions. What did we notice about the documentaries? What do we want to know? Ooh, we got a question here. Please tell us your name and if you're here to support anybody.
I'm Hillary Dunn. I'm here to support everyone. So my question is, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your clapping for me. My question is, after filling these roles in your documentaries, are you interested in any other roles? Like if you were the cinematographer, are you now more interested in editing, or did you really fall in love with your job?
Alrighty, so I'm just going to restate the question. The question is, now that...
Not me. I thought it wouldn't work because it wouldn't match our theme. It would be like goofy.
All at the end.
Yeah, but it also worked, and I was really surprised by that. So thank you, Derek, for making that blooper.
One surprise is that the clips just lines up so perfectly sometimes. Like you wouldn't see it until like you put them next to each other. Remember there's like a cat that like jumps and then it connects to another cat that jumps. That was such a good transition. Like all the cats, it's like they're paid actors, you know.
One thing that was surprising or I didn't think would work that ended up working was the beat drop where it panned upwards into the sky of the apartment building in Santana Row, and then it like, you know, beat dropped into like people dancing. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Education and Community Manager here at CREATV San Jose. I've had the delight over the past 5 weeks of working with all of our interns. So can we get a round of applause for all the families who have kept the interns fed and brought them on time? Yes, thank you for letting us hang out with your kids. They're totally amazing and so fun to hang out with. And also thank you to my wonderful coworkers, Constance and Gurprashad, who were with us every day, helping to teach the program. So I just want to say a couple words. They've already been said. Making a documentary in 5 weeks, if you've never made one, especially if you are also learning all the skills to make one, is an incredible feat. So let's give another round of applause for the interns for all the hard work they've done over the past 5 weeks. And one thing I always like to say is that filmmaking is such a complex art form that touches such a multifaceted skill set. Not only do you go from pre-production, where you're learning how to formulate an idea, how to present that idea to others, how to collaborate with your team and figure out what your vision is, to actually doing some planning, reaching out over email, over phone, cold calling people to see if they'll be in your documentary, signing talent release forms, making a production calendar. So much complex project management skills come in with filmmaking. Then we get into the actual filmmaking with the technical skills, as well as people skills, talking to people, making them feel comfortable in front of the camera and willing to talk with you. And then, in the editing process, really being able to convey a certain perspective and point of view by pulling on all these different tools, right? In the documentaries that we saw, they used image, they used sound, they used text, all to convey to us what these interns wanted to say about the place that they live, right? All of these places are in San Jose. So I just really want to commend them. And then they've also, done some writing skills and some graphic design. As I mentioned before, these playbills, which you're totally welcome to take home with you. They designed their press kits. They wrote their artist statements. They wrote all of the copy in their press kits. So it's just an incredible number of skills that not only apply to filmmaking, but apply to many other arenas in life as well. So with that, I just want to say thank you to all of the interns for all of your work. They were with us 5 hours, 4 days a week for 5 weeks. So it was very intensive. And I want folks to know we have at least one person who was in our cohort last year. We weren't able to have an in-person screening last year just due to the pandemic, and we were moving into this new space. So for all of our interns from last year, please know that all of this applies to you as well. I'm so proud of you all. And with that, I do have a little gift that I would like to give you all. And I'm gonna invite you up one by one. So Constance Gerbershot and I have certificates for you, and we also got you flowers. So yeah, Constance Gerbershot, can you come up? So this intern that I am going to call up now has an impeccable sense of comedic timing, always had us laughing throughout class, and was the ultimate hype man for our screening. Can we please have Arvon come to the front and give it up for Arvon? There's more, yeah. All right, our next intern has insatiable curiosity and always asks the best questions. Yeah, can someone stop showing my Pokemon background? Yes, this intern had insatiable curiosity, asked the best questions, was always taking notes during our guest artist session, and was really just putting in her all. Can I have Della come up to the stage, please? Okay, our next intern, the secret foodie who always knew where we should eat. Also, an impeccable sense of comedic timing. Nathan, can we have you come to the stage? All right, our next intern was a graphic designer extraordinaire. These two, the interns who worked together on this team, they were going above and beyond. They were using Photoshop to do their playbill submissions when we said, just use Canva, it's easy. But they were like, no, we're gonna use Photoshop. Impeccable sense of color and aesthetics. Xavier, can you please come to the front? All right, this next intern was an incredible leader, very organized and had hands in every part of the production process. We could tell when the groups came up to do practice Q&As for their documentaries who was really running the show. Derek, can you please come up to the stage?
Let's go, Derek!
All right, this next intern was just a creative genius. We just kept finding out new things that this intern was amazing at. From beautiful drawings to great writing to being a wonderful editor. Can we please have Sophie up to the front? All right. Our next intern, though he said that editing was hard, is an incredible editor. Maybe has one of the best senses of pacing and timing in the program. Just really, really incredible natural skill at editing. Can we please get Richardson to come up to the front? All right, so all the interns that you've seen thus far, this was their first year doing the program. So they were doing the cinematography, the editing. But we had two interns who came back for a second year. So last year they were doing the cinematography and the editing, and this year they came back as youth media mentors. So they were basically producers of the documentary, also guiding our production teams to help them through this process of making a film. And this first intern, also just a quiet, creative genius and super supportive of her group. Grace, can we please have you come to the And then, I mean, I could really say everyone here is a creative genius. The number of them that are also visual artists and just have incredible drawings, there are some up in our reception room that you can take a look at, or amazing graphic designers. But this intern also brought just such a level of joy and fun to her group. Joanna, can we please have you come to the front? Also an amazing visual artist as well. Joanna also helped do a lot of our event planning, so a lot of the decorations that you saw, collecting all the student or the intern artwork to put up, Joanna helped out with that.